Mahmoud Fadel Salah and his family of 10 dream of a faraway place. Home. They are some of the 700,000 Iraqis fleeing this war. The family live in a camp for internally displaced people about 3 hours from Mosul. He fled his home in Mosul when fighting between Iraqi forces and ISIL came to his neighborhood. Temperatures reach 48 degrees in the midday sun.
It's hard here. They try to help us. We need air conditioning.
His 15-year-old daughter, Sabrine, was going to school when ISIL arrived. The young girl who wanted to be an artist now had to live under ISIL's brutal rule.
My worst memories are of seeing the public executions, the beheading and cutting off hands.
She hopes to return home and graduate. Now that the Iraqi Prime Minister has declared the city of Mosul liberated, the slow process of returning home begins.
Living in a house is much better than living in a tent with my family.
They say goodbyes to their neighbors in the tent city. Still, Mahmoud worries about his new life.
I don't know how long it will take me to recover my life. Maybe I will come back to this tent in 2 years. I don't know if I can work there.
The drive is through the lonely sands of northern Iraq. These deserts were controlled by ISIL last year. Now the Iraqi army has checkpoints set up along the highways, searching for ISIL fighters. Mahmoud hasn't seen his mother for 9 months.
I miss you.
He's been living in another displaced camp.
These people have been cheated. This is not good.
Even as the government has declared the city liberated, everyone knows that ISIL has undercover fighters living amongst the civilians. They arrive to their neighborhood. They are home. Hellos are said to neighbors. Mahmoud is one of the lucky ones. His house is still standing, and ISIL didn't leave any explosives behind. Still, there's a lot of work to do.
Just my house will take months to rebuild. Inside, it's a mess. I'm exhausted. They stole our things from my home. It's a mess. This is not liberation.
If the Iraqi government cannot help people like Mahmoud, it may have won the battle and may be losing the war. Toby Muse, CGTN, Mosul, Iraq.